So it's been about 45 days since the Galaxy S10e and the Galaxy S10 were in my hands for the very first time. And I'm giving you my thoughts on what I think about both devices after a considerable amount of time. So let's go ahead, jump in, and find out. So having both devices here with me, the Galaxy S10e and the Galaxy S10, you can see the clear differences in size right there. Of course, the 10e also comes in this lovely yellow color. I call it like banana yellow. And there are many things that make it differ. But before I get into the 10e, which I use more than the 10, I will admit, the Galaxy S10 is one device that's quite interesting. It has a lot of the same features that you find across all the Galaxy S10 line of devices. The triple camera, the back here matches, of course, the S10 Plus. The camera quality is the same all across the board, and that's something you find out with the Galaxy line. So the photos you take on the S10 Plus, S10, and the 10e are really the same. The front-facing cameras are also matching in that regard. Now, the Galaxy S10 though feels like probably one of the most comfortable sizes for me to hold. Although I do like the 10 Plus, I think the 10 is probably the most comfortable. For a lot of people, the 10e is, but in my regards, that's what hits there. Now the fingerprint sensor is underneath the display. For me, it's been very fast and snappy. I can go ahead and unlock things and unlock, and it's been pretty easy for me to actually use it. So that's what you get with it. But Samsung has made a lot of updates and done a few good things here with it. Now it does have a single front-facing camera. It doesn't have the wide front-facing camera, but front-facing camera is solid. Now battery life on this too has been good. You've got a bigger battery here at 3,500 milliamps. I believe it's 3,500. So this does a good job with battery management. I think will last you at least a full day on the Galaxy S10. Now, again, it feels like the middle child for me, and that's where it stayed in most regards. I didn't use it as much because it just felt it was not as big in terms of screen size for me, and also the extra battery life of the 10 Plus, and it wasn't as nimble as the 10e. And I think a lot of people find it in that category, especially at this price point too as well. So it's about $899 or $800. But in pure performance, your gaming performance is the same in there with this device. It maybe doesn't as cool as well as the 10 Plus with that cooling chamber. You've got a lot. You can get up to 8 gigs of RAM on here. You can expand your storage. You've got all the things you need in a device. And I think it's a solid pickup. There's nothing wrong with it. But for me, it really felt like the one that I went, nice. I'm just going to drop it right there. So let's move on to the 10e. The device, of course, you guys have been looking at here. The 10e comes in at a very interesting position. A lot of reviewers initially were looking at the 10e and being, this might not work out well. Pricing is $749, but it packs in almost every single feature you can think of. Now, the one biggest thing is, of course, it has a dual camera setup at the back. It doesn't have a larger camera, it doesn't have the triple camera setup, sorry, as you would find in the 10 and the 10 Plus. But the image quality is still the same. It does have that ultra wide camera. It doesn't have the telephoto. And I think that's fine, especially now that we move into the realm of zoom lenses. Telephoto 2x I think doesn't do as much. Now it does have the side fingerprint sensor, which I think is really, really good. Works out really well. It's easy to go ahead and unlock your device like so. You can see how it actually just unlocks quite easy. And I think it works out well. Now, if you're left-handed, not so much, but you can map it to this finger if you choose to. And it's much easier to grip. And I think that's what a lot of people like about the device. The battery here, I believe, is a 3,100 milliamp battery. And the battery life is okay. That's the one thing I would say. It doesn't match up to the levels as the other two, but then again, it's a smaller battery. Your display here is it's not a QHD display, it's a HD Plus display, I apologize, but it's still very vibrant, very rich. You can see those wallpapers really pop out on the 10e and work out well. And when you're gaming, the 855 processor handles games really well. Whether you're playing Fortnite or any of all those games that really take a lot of advantage of the processor, it does a really good job. So this kind of covers all those marks that you want on there on this device. Now, you can increase your RAM. I think it goes up to 6 gigs of RAM. I could be wrong there, but you also have dual speakers. So you've got dual firing speakers, getting the same amount of sound quality Plus, you have all the lifestyle features you can think of in the Galaxy device. So it's got wireless charging, which is nice. It's got reverse wireless charging, which is also nice as well. So you've got all those things placed there on the XE that you expect in a higher price device. Now, the cool thing about the XE is that its price point really states where Samsung is going with this device, in the sense that you're going to have a device that already you can pick it up for about $700 in some places, and I think Best Buy has a deal now for $549 if you activate it there in stores. That's the caveat there. So you have those kind of deals coming up, and I think this is a device that throughout the year, if you're looking to pick up a device like the Galaxy S10e, it'll be worth your while. No matter when you pick it up, at the end of the year, beginning of the year, you're picking it up now, I think it'll be worth your while. It's got all the things you need. You've got, USB Type-C charging, you've got a headphone jack as well, which is very rare. Right now, it's LG and Samsung that have a headphone jack. That is a rare occurrence. So again, it really puts into play what you get with this device here. Now, as I said, it's very nimble, easy to hold for me, and I found myself having this in my back pocket quite easily because it's light, it's portable, I can take it with me anywhere, and it felt comfortable to use. That's the main thing. I think that's something what a lot of people will find with the XE as you look down the line with this device, that it's a very comfortable and easy device to use. Samsung's One UI is really flush, very easy to navigate, and even if you're using your gesture features, that also works out, I think, fairly well. Some people have poo-pooed it. I like the gesture features on this. The camera app itself, you've got some new camera features like Instagram. There is a night mode coming. I haven't received that update yet, but it's rolling out right now, and that will come on all the Galaxy S10 lines. So the S10 will get the 10 Plus as well as the XE. But I think a lot of things in this device really just states this is the Galaxy for the masses. That's what I'll call it. And I think that's an important key point to get here with the Galaxy S10e. So there you have it, guys. With both devices, the Galaxy S10 I think is a solid device, but a middle child. I think the Galaxy S10e is probably going to be one of the best devices at the end of the year when you look back, because for the price point that you're getting it's going to cover a lot of things and a lot more, especially with the lifestyle features again. That's packed into it. Now, I did mention I was giving away a Galaxy S10e, and we're supposed to hit 5,000 likes to do that, but I figured on the 45-day review, I'm going to announce the winner here. So thank you everyone for entering into the giveaway. I'm going to announce the winner, and you're going to win the S10e here, which is the Exynos version. It comes with a free SD card as well and a case. So without wasting any more time, the winner is Marcos Lousacraso, I believe, is Max Lousacraso. You left your Twitter handle. I'm going to hit you up on Twitter. You've got 24 hours to respond and let me know, but congratulations, you've won yourself a Galaxy S10e. So there you have it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions or any comments, let me know. Otherwise, don't forget to like and share this video, favorite this video, subscribe to the channel, and always enjoy your entertainment.